Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing calculated risks for indie game studios, navigating challenges for maximum innovation, mastering calculated risks and advanced assessment techniques to propel indie game development. In the competitive world of indie game development, the difference between success and failure often hinges on the ability to balance calculated risks with informed decision-making. For entrepreneurs in this vibrant sector, recognizing when to take strategic risks versus when ignorance may cloud judgment is not just a skill, it's a necessity. This comprehensive guide delves deep into the art of embracing calculated risks to propel an indie game studio to new heights, drawing a clear line between strategic risk-taking and mere recklessness. Understanding risk in indie game development. Risk is an inherent part of any business. But in the indie game industry, its implications are particularly pronounced due to the sector's creative nature and market unpredictability. Indie studios often operate without the financial cushion or brand recognition that larger companies might have, making each decision significantly impactful. Calculated risks are decisions that have been made after thorough analysis and understanding of all potential outcomes. These risks are characterized by careful planning and strategic foresight, distinguishing them from decisions made in ignorance or without due diligence. For indie game studios, embracing risk is essential for differentiation and innovation. It involves pioneering new gameplay mechanics, exploring niche markets, or adopting cutting-edge technologies, all of which can set a studio apart from its competitors. The dangers of ignorance and risk management. Ignorance, defined here as a lack of knowledge or information regarding the implications of certain decisions, is a critical threat to any business. In the context of indie game development, ignorance can lead to poor budget management or investment in the wrong resources that can drain limited funds, leaving a studio unable to complete or market their game effectively. Misunderstanding player expectations or market trends can result in games that fail to resonate with audiences, regardless of their quality or innovation. Strategies for effective risk management. Managing risk effectively is crucial for indie game studio entrepreneurs who must navigate a landscape filled with both opportunities and pitfalls. Market research and player feedback. Utilize platforms like social media, gaming forums, and early access releases to gauge how potential players react to your game concepts. Regularly review what similar titles or competitors in your niche are doing. This can help you identify both saturated areas and untapped opportunities. Financial planning and budget management. Outline a comprehensive budget that covers development costs, marketing, staff salaries, and contingency funds. Consider various funding options such as crowdfunding, angel investors, or government grants. Ensure that the terms of these funding sources align with your studio's goals and capacities. Leveraging technology and innovation. In a field as dynamic as game development, leveraging the latest technology can be a significant risk that also offers substantial rewards. Adopt new technologies judiciously. Assess new technologies not just for their novelty, but for how they can enhance your game's appeal and streamline development. Keep up with industry trends through webinars, trade shows, and publications. This knowledge can help you make informed decisions about which technologies might benefit your projects. Innovative game design and development. Don't shy away from experimenting with unconventional game mechanics or storylines. These could capture the niche markets that often appreciate and support indie games. Use rapid prototyping to test game concepts and mechanics quickly. This approach allows you to fail fast and iterate faster, reducing the time and money spent on unfeasible ideas. Advanced risk assessment techniques. To further refine the decision-making process, indie studios can employ advanced risk assessment techniques. These methods provide a structured approach to evaluating potential risk associated with various business decisions. SWOT analysis. Conduct a SWOT analysis in identifying strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to a new project or business strategy. This comprehensive view can help anticipate potential challenges and leveraging points. Use the insights from the SWOT analysis to strategize on mitigating identified risks while enhancing your studio's inherent strengths and opportunities. Scenario planning. Develop multiple detailed scenarios based on different choices you might make and the potential risk associated with each. Consider both best case and worst case scenarios. By anticipating various outcomes, you can develop contingency plans and decide whether the potential benefits of a risk are worth the possible consequences. Risk probability and impact matrix. Categorize potential risks by the likelihood of their occurrence and the impact they would have on your project or studio. This helps prioritize risk management efforts. Focus resources on mitigating high probability, high impact risks to prevent significant disruptions to your studio's operations. Fostering a risk-positive studio culture. Creating a studio culture that understands and appreciates the value of calculated risks is crucial for sustained innovation and success. Encouraging open dialogue. Promote an environment where team members feel comfortable discussing potential risks and innovative ideas without fear of criticism. Regular brainstorming sessions can facilitate this open dialogue. This culture of openness increases the likelihood that valuable, unconventional ideas are brought forward and considered. Education and continuous learning. Invest in educating your team about risk management and the importance of innovation. Provide access to training sessions, workshops, and industry conferences. Well-informed team members are more likely to understand the rationale behind risk-taking decisions and contribute positively to these decisions. Final thoughts. For indie game studios, the art of mastering calculated risks involves understanding when to step out of comfort zones and how to prepare for potential challenges. By learning from the success and failures of other studios, employing advanced risk assessment techniques, and fostering a supportive culture, indie developers can navigate their ventures with confidence. Joining communities or groups like the Press Start Leadership Discord can also provide ongoing support and insight for peers, further enhancing your studio's capabilities to manage risks effectively and success in the ever-evolving video game industry. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.